I'll be showing you how to set up a virtual office for your online business. Let's go. What is up guys, my name is Orinn and welcome back to my channel. If you're excited about this video, be sure to give this a big thumbs up right now. If you want to learn more about online businesses and all things entrepreneurship, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. So what is a virtual address and what do you really do with it? A virtual address gives you an actual physical street address that you can use for your business. They are completely okay for you to use them during your company formation filings. You can use them on your social media, your website, because when you get one of these, this is an actual address that belongs to you. So typically there are 3 to 4 reasons why people get a virtual office address. So the first reason is when you register a company, the address that you put during the formation of your company will always be available to the public. Also, when you apply for your EIN, the address that you put during the application process in your form, that address will also be available to the public. Say for example, someone looks up your LLC information in the Secretary of State, then they'll be able to see your business address and your registered agent address, and if that's your home address, then they'll be able to see your home address. This is public information, and I don't know about you guys, but I am not okay for anyone to just find my home address if they want to. And this is one of the main reasons why people get a virtual address. The second reason why you want to get a virtual address is when you're running a business from home and you need an address for your website and your shipping materials. You require some kind of address that you can put which is not your home address, because obviously you want to keep your home address private, and also you don't want angry customers to show up at your doorstep. The third reason is if you're someone who's mobile and who travels a lot, or maybe you're someone who does not have a permanent address. And number 4, there could be a scenario where you are in a rental agreement which prohibits you from using your home address as your business address. In this scenario, you can use a virtual address. I got a lot of questions on my Instagram DM and requests for tutorial after I posted my EIN video and the LLC video and also the start a business video. And that's why I decided to make this video, because the questions were, most of them were about the privacy of your address. Usually when people are filling out business formation papers and they are just starting out and operating from home, most of them consider to put their home address as their business address. And then there are some of them who have the knowledge that when you are providing all this information to the Secretary of State during your formation or applications, that all of this information will be available to the public. And then those people usually consider getting a PO box address for their business address. But what they don't know is PO box is not acceptable to be a registered address for your business. One of the agencies that I use to get my virtual address is iPostal1, and I'll show you a complete step-by-step tutorial on how the whole thing works and how you can get an address from them. So here we are at the iPostal1 website, and here they're saying that this is a digital mailbox service worldwide, which is like international, and then you'll get a real street address for your personal or business mail and packages. And then here it says it could be for individuals and families, small office or home business, entrepreneurs and startups. And then these are their packages. So the first one is the virtual mailing address, and then the virtual business address and the virtual office address. So basically the first one is for personal, the second one is more for business, and then the third one is for business but comes with a phone and fax. And then below this here, this is your iPostal digital mailbox location. So basically this will be your office locations. So it can be United States or even international, some countries that are available. And then say for United States, when you go down, you can see all the states. For me it's New York, and then I'll go down and try to find my location. So I'll go ahead with Brooklyn. So this is the closest from my place. You can go ahead and select whatever is close from your place, and then you can see all these options of addresses. Here you can see $19 and then $9 and then $9, and it really depends on the area for the street address price. And then here one we have $39, so it usually goes up to around $39, from $9 to $39. And then For example, here you can see that it has the option for documents and packages, and it also has the option for international shipping. Some of them will have international shipping, some of them will not have. It really depends on what you need. For example, I'll go ahead with this address, and that brings us to this page, and I'll be going ahead with the second option, the virtual business address, but you can choose whichever is good for you. And then that brings us to this page, which is the pricing and plans. So the green one starts at $9.99, and then the blue one is $14.99, silver is $24.99, and the gold one is $39.99. These are the differences. For example, with the green one you get 30 mails per month, and for the blue one 60 per month. And these are all the things that will be included in the packages with no additional cost, such as personal digital mailbox, free app for Android and iPhone, and then 24/7 access to all your mails, see a picture from outside, and all these other things. And then below here there are some optional plans that you can have a look if you need. So I will be going ahead with the green plan, and I'm just gonna go ahead with this. And then this is your customer information section. This is pretty straightforward. I'm going to fill this up right now, and that will take me to the account information section. This is where you create your account with your username, your password, your email, and all that. And then that will take you to the billing section, and if it is the same as above, you can just take that, and you can also use PayPal if you want. Otherwise you can use your card, and then you'll be putting in all the details over here. And it's done. Congratulations on creating your green account. And then over here there's a message which says that I need to complete another step for the option that I've selected, which is the documents and packages option. But if you don't use that, you will not get this message. And so here you can download the mail manager on your phone, but I'm just gonna go use the browser version. And then here is the inbox for that. So this is what the inbox looks like. And then if you want to view your message, then all you do is click view, and that will bring you to your message. This is just a welcome message from them, but you will get email notifications. So these are the two emails that I have received, and this is the main email where you have to come here and verify your account. This is a very important step, and once you verify, it's done. If this video was helpful or added any value, please give us a big thumbs up. Also subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in comments below if you have any questions. I'll try my best to answer most of them, and I'll see you in the next one.